Good morning, everybody. Today is a big day. We've been preparing for the day when we're going to have the free benefit sleigh ride here at the farm. And it turns out it's very cold today. It's minus 12 degrees right now. I just looked at the thermometer, but the sun's coming up and it's supposed to be the coldest it is, but it's only supposed to get up to 0. We've been looking forward to this day and planning, but we also know many people have said, are you still having it? It's so cold. Yes, we're going to have it, and we're just moving forward in faith. And as Julie Andrews sang in The Sound of Music, what will this day be like? That is my question. Will anyone show up today? Anyways, we're geared up. We've got lots of volunteers coming, and we want to share this day with you. So stay tuned for some horse-drawn sleigh rides. We've determined this is where the bonfire is going to be. Jim brought over a log for people to sit on, and here's where we're going to build the bonfire, right in our garden. And over here in the greenhouse is where we're going to set up the hot chocolate for people to come in and drink. Jim's in the barn getting the horses geared up for today, and I also am headed out that way. No. Hi everybody, so it's a little bit later in the day, and we are really gearing up and getting excited. It is almost around 0 degrees now, so we're happy about that. And I have with me today the Beachy family, well, part of the Beachy family. I have Nate and his wife Krista and his daughter Savannah. Their daughter, Savannah. And they have 2 other children. One of them will be here helping later, their daughter, Allie. But you may remember before, if you've been with us for a while, that London is their son as well. And he worked with us every once in a while. He was raising funds for a mission trip. And I'm sure he would love to be here today, but he's at school. So the reason we're having this event today is because Nate was diagnosed with multiple myeloma a few years ago, and he can tell you the specifics, but he is our pastor and a dear friend. The whole family they're dear friends. We've known him for about 20 years. And before Nate was a pastor, he was
a dairy farmer.
Yep.
Among other things.
Yep. And Krista, you grew up on a farm as well.
Yes, I did.
And so I remember the day when Nate told us. I was devastated, brokenhearted, couldn't believe it because he's such a strong, athletic person. And it was devastating to our family and to our church. And Nate, I don't know if I should say, tell me what were your first thoughts?
Yeah, so I was diagnosed with multiple myeloma in the spring of 2023. It was just a complete shock. I guess in my wildest dreams did I ever think about or consider or even kind of the what if. But yeah, I had some weird symptoms and went to the doctor, and they chased it around for a little bit and eventually came back with the diagnosis of multiple myeloma.
Tell us a little bit more about what that is.
So multiple myeloma is technically it's a plasma cell disorder / a cancer of the immune system. So it affects the plasma cells, which are cells primarily located in your bone marrow. But these cells create all of the products that make up your immune system. So it attacks the immune system. It weakens the immune system, and that's what it did for me. I had been sick for several months and couldn't figure out why. Eventually, it attacks the bones as well. And again, that was part of my story. I had several fractured ribs and random other things. So yeah, it's a immune system cancer. It's relatively rare, but maybe becoming more common.
Is there a big, as far as you know, is there a big concentration in the North Country where we live?
I don't know that that's true. We know several families, several people in the area that have encountered multiple myeloma. I think if you look at the United States as a whole and statistically, there's areas of concentration in parts of the South where it's maybe more predominant. But yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. It certainly is here, and like I said, we know several people that have multiple myeloma.
Which sometimes seems shocking.
Hold on just a second. Go. Okay.
Sometimes it feels shocking to me because we live in a very small community, and so the fact that there are 5 families within our very small community that have been diagnosed with multiple myeloma, or someone in that family, that makes it feel so close to home. Whether or not this is an area where it actually concentrates, I don't know. But because we're such a small community, it does feel very common, if you will.
One thing I would like to say is I know that as we've mentioned, this is coming up. We have heard from our viewers, a lot of viewers, that they have dealt with this very thing or someone in their family a lot as well. Now, ladies, on to what's going on today as far as, or how did you come up with this fundraising idea? And what is your fundraising idea?
Well, so we have been accepted to run on the Multiple Myeloma Research Foundation Team for Cures running team. It's a charity organization in the Berlin Marathon in Berlin, Germany in September. It's a long introduction. But as part of our commitment to being on that team, we have committed to raising $5,000 each towards that charity. And so we just started brainstorming and figuring out, how can we involve our community and raise these funds. And so we talked to a couple businesses in the area, and Jim and Brenda being some of our dear friends and having this wonderful YouTube business, we thought, well, let's talk to them and share this with them and see if there's something that they would like to do to help us out. And it was actually Jim's idea, I think, to do the sleigh ride. And yeah, that's kind of how we got to the sleigh ride.
Yeah. So does all the money go directly to the research fund that you're raising?
Yes. So with our commitment to raise $5,000 each, all of the money that we're raising goes directly towards the research foundation, and they're using that money to advance scientific cures. Research costs a lot of money, it costs a lot of time, and so the Multiple Myeloma Research Foundation is dedicated to finding cures or finding or improving treatment for multiple myeloma specifically. So all the money that we're making through this fundraiser, we've had a fundraiser previous, and we're planning some other ones in the future, is going directly towards the Research Foundation. None of it is going to our travel or our family, anything like that. So.
And this is where it kind of comes back or intersects again with my story. After I was diagnosed, I had 3 or 4 months of the sort of standard treatment regimen, but ultimately ended up at the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute in Boston, Massachusetts. And there I was able to take part in a clinical trial, not with a brand new treatment, but with a sort of new application of a treatment. And that was very effective to me. I've been in remission for almost 2.5 years now. But that clinical trial, like many of the clinical trials, is funded in part by research foundations, such as the Multiple Myeloma Research Foundation. So it's something that's been part of my story, part of our story, and has been very important, very beneficial for us.
Mm-hmm. And in talking to people as we've been planning these things, we've heard stories of people who have said, my father was diagnosed 10 years ago, and if only he could have received some of the treatments that patients today are receiving, because the research has come so far and the treatment has come so far, that it's a lot better treatment and there's a much better prognosis for patients with multiple myeloma now than there was 10 years ago. So research is very important, and we're just glad to be part of it.
Yep. I'm looking forward to having a lot of fun today. Do you guys think it's going to be fun?
I think so. Yeah.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, let's see what's going to be going on today. We're going to share snapshots with you of the day, and we hope that you enjoy it. The sleigh ride teams are starting to get ready. We have 2 sleighs. This one with bales. Tom and Kat are here from Paul Smith's. And here's Gary. If you remember him, he has not our horse anymore. His horse, Ken.
Our horse.
Yeah. How is Ken doing?
He is great. He is fantastic. He was out this morning kicking his heels up, and he's training me, so he lets me know when he wants his hay, and he'll come and just block me off and stand right there. But, he's a good horse. He's smart, and he's a good partner.
Good. Well, thank you for coming today, Gary.
Thank you for having me.
And Kat and Tom.
Of course.
Thank you. And we've got this sleigh ready to go. And over here we have Duke and Baron. And Skippy's ready to go. Reminds me of the dog from the Grinch. I forget his name. All ready to go on the sleigh. And here's Savannah saying hi to the horses. She reminded me that the dog I was talking about, its name was Max. So excited to go on the sleigh. So how are you doing today, Jim?
Good.
Are you excited?
I am. Just waiting for some more people to go for some rides.
So here's team number 2. Lady and Bill, ready to get hooked up if they need to. We were not, well, at the beginning of the week, Jim was planning on using Lady, but then she's just been, a little excited and not walking and stuff. So he was thinking of not using her. But I do have a little bit of bad news. Well, it's not bad, it's just concerning. Earl is not feeling good again. He's got something going on. We don't know what it is. Whether it's, here he is. Here's Earl. He's been drooling again like he did before. We don't know if it's, and right now he seems perfectly fine. But before he has these bouts of drooling, and we wonder if he's got a mouth issue going on that we're going to have to be checking into. But this just cropped up, and we did contact the vet. She had us check a few things. We don't think it's neurological. We think he might have some sort of a mouth issue, but it seems to come and go. Well, we don't want to have him out on the sleigh and then start having problems. So we're just going to watch him right now and hope for the best with him. He looks really great right now. So, is this your way of getting a day off, Earl? I don't know. But anyways, let's see what else is going on. We will be allowing people to come in through the barns and see. Most of the horses are either at work, or there was Earl with a problem, but the fillies will be inside, so they can come in and see Liberty and Belle. Belle, just give everybody a hello here, and they can also walk through and see the cows and the pigs. The cows are ready for visitors. I'm going to make sure all the lights are turned on here. They are. The pigs are getting ready for company. I'm hoping they're not going to be too friendly with the people that come to visit. We would like to thank ABCD Sanitation for being willing to just drop off a couple porta potties for us today, just out of the kindness of their heart. They were willing to do that for our event, and we just wanted to give them a shout out. Thank you so much, ABCD Sanitation. The fire area is going good here.
Feels nice and warm.
It does. I know, it's very nice. And the first wagon ride is going out. Jim is getting Lady and Bill ready. They're getting a little bit rid of some of their energy, first of all. This is our field that Jim has made into a parking lot in the hopes that we get enough people that they wouldn't fit in our yard. So he plowed this out with the skid steer the other day so that it would freeze up and be an okay place for people to park. And he made this path over to where our fire is.
I'm going fast.
Go on a fast ride.
I'll come along. I don't know how many people can go for a fast ride.
Yeah.
Do that on purpose?
You alright?
Sure. Gosh.
I had a big pair of Belgians and I was on the road and just about to be chopping down the road. I tell them to stop and sparks to fly.
Oh wow.
Chop right down.
Yep.
Skippy, you know, you really are a menace. Skippy loves this.
Oh, yeah.
Skippy does love this way, right? I know.
Gonna high five.
Like you got like a little lady. That was great.
Oh yeah. That's just a month. Oh wow. And the mother, same fathers. And then the mother is about the same size as Lady. So I figured they're just both the same size. And I still think they will be. I think she just kind of gone through a growth spurt here. And so pretty. If you want to pet them, you really feel their fluffiness. Either one's fine.
Hello, Liberty. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They're so fluffy. And winter coats. All ready for winter.
That is so fluffy.
Pigs are hiding under the hay. So cute.
And who's the father of this one?
It's a Belgian stallion, same father to both.
Okay.
That is not too far from here.
Okay. I love their
So
manes.
they're full Belgians.
Wow.
They're normally outside, but just today we.
So we got some driver relief. Olivia and Kat are out, and Tom gets a break and Jim gets a break.
And a couple of the riders are horse people that can take over if need be.
Well, there you go. And an oxman too.
Yeah.
We'll be talking to him in a minute too.
We gotta pretend like we're not the first ones to take the break.
Yeah, really. We're going
More
down.
people coming in.
He was here briefly anyway.
Really? Low quality.
I'm taking this opportunity to say hello to Roger Hastings.
Hello.
He is our oxman. If you missed that video, you should go back and watch it. Thanks for stopping by, Roger.
Yep, nice to be here.
Nice to be here, Freeze,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He just went on a sleigh ride.
Yep.
And they're walking through the barns.
Watch your step there.
It is hard because you come in from outside and you can't see.
Yes, when we had the dairy, we had pigs all the time.
You would have. Kind of got pigs when you got dairy. You got bad enough the kind.
Andy likes pigs.
Yeah, I do too. Brenda takes care of these.
They're a clean animal.
They can be.
You don't have to have them slop.
Right.
You don't have to. No reason. We kept it right through the winter.
We usually buy in the winter too because they're cheaper to buy in the fall.
And the cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been grinding that ear for him. I've been grinding my ear corn.
Yeah, fire.
Makes a good feed.
Well, that's just like,
Ground corn.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's carbanols
we
in
used
there.
to grind up our old. Boy, that's just like flour.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, come on by the fire.
Yeah.
Get some hot chocolate. You go this way, baby. Get some meat. Get some hot chocolate cookies. And if you'd like to donate, go right there. I got
We just finished the Buffalo Bill Stadium. We did the steel for the Buffalo. We finished that last year. We just finished. Soccer stadium.
Skippy, calm down. Quit it. Oh my goodness. Crazy dog. Ellie, you need help? Yeah, I'm coming.
I think it's funny he gets right up here.
Oh, I know. He won't stay for long. Skippy. Honestly. It's creaky, isn't it? Because it's so cold.
Isaiah, this is how everybody used to have to get around in the winter. Did you know that? Can you imagine how slow and cold it would be?
Yeah, so many times when I'm driving, I come upon the Amish and I say, I'm so glad. Actually, my great-grandfather was, so...
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
So I could be, but for a turn of events.
When I see him and it's so cold or it's raining, and it's like, oh,
Yep.
it looks so painful.
So would you rather have coffee or hot chocolate?
Coffee! Yeah! I know I'm having coffee!
How are you doing in there, Bob?
I'm having coffee with marshmallows in it!
Yum, sweet.
How many horses do you have, Brenda?
7? Yep. I think we're taking the
All
agreement.
big.
Yeah, well, the 2 of them are just born last summer. So, yeah, you can go in and see them if you want. They're half sisters. Yeah, they're about the size of a riding horse.
How long before they can start like pulling stuff, or do you start right away?
Well, he's already started training them, like to lead and all that, but to really, and they can start pulling like at maybe 2 years, but just something light. He doesn't like to work too hard till they're like 4 or 5.
It's a long-term investment.
Yes, they are. Yep, and it's a lot of training. Do you feel like you're tipping?
There you go.
Those rosy cheeks.
Careful, careful. Now, do you breed all of your own horses, or do you bring in like from somewhere else?
We used to, like one of these was a stallion, but he's not anymore. But he bred some of our horses. And we just have one mare right now. But now we, well, he bought one of the little ones, young ones we have, and he had one bred by another outside stud. Because he wanted these are Suffolks, and he does like them very much, but he wanted a little bigger. The Belgians are a little bigger, and so that's why he did that. For sure.
What the heck are horses doing?
Where are they going? They're going back to the barn.
They're getting excited. Why are they going?
Because they know where the barn is and they want to go back there. They always go faster, but when they see the barn, they're like, I want to be done. I'm tired of pulling. They like to do it, but they get sick of it. They want to go have their supper. They want to go back to the barn and have their supper. Well, the sun is starting to go down. There's still some people here enjoying the fire. And the sleigh is put away. And all the horses are in the barn. It's been a really good day. We have had a wonderful time.
always references like you have to look at like 1800 photos. So like figure
Here's the horse people in here. Taking care of the horse things.
That's a lot of harnesses too.
How many like abreast did he have?
4.
4 abreast?
Pretty sure it's 4.
4 abreast and then, wow.
Yeah.
What were they called?
Cat's giving them their rub down.
Walleye, I think. In Australia, so I think.
Yeah, they have the
countries.
Thank you, all you drivers.
Of course. It's always a fun time.
Good.
Yay.
You stayed pretty warm?
The cold never bothered me.
Not exactly.
I had to hide inside for a little bit, but now I'm okay.
Me and Kat just look at each other.
Well, tell you notice a difference when you go across the field where the wind is blowing out
That
there.
side over there, coming back up was a little rough. Yeah. Going down is terrible.
Yeah. So thank you very much, guys. You were working pretty steady.
Yeah.
If we had 4 times or 5 times as many people, I'm not sure.
Really busy.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's good.
It was a good day.
It was.
Very good day.
Well, thanks for coming along today on our sleigh ride day. Remember, if you are so inclined, to give to this particular fund, the link is right below in the description. And if you have any questions, you can put it in the comments below and we'll try to help you out with that. But we appreciate your support. Everyone who's already given. Some people have already given and we do appreciate that. And we wish the best for this family and those who are dealing with this disease or any kind of disease that they're struggling with. We know there's a lot of people out there, and we just hope that you hang in there and remember there's hope. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. How are you doing? Good. Did you have fun today? Did you have fun today?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad it's cold, isn't it? Uh-oh. This is my friend Isaiah.
Well, guys, the video's all done except for some droning that Abby did, and that was all throughout the sleigh rides, and we're going to show you that. And of course, there's no noise with the drone, so I'm going to have to put on some music, and everybody's going to complain about my choice of music, but that's okay. So let's go on with the drone. Sorry guys, I just couldn't help myself. We'll try again.